Yo, what's good guys, it's Ovisq here and we're back with another devlog of number 4. And in this devlog we're gonna be doing a lot more scripting than GUI, because last devlog we did like the money GUI, as you can see here, the symbol. Here I did some changes, you can see, so we have the open button. So I'm just recapping on a few things that I might have not added into the video. So here we have the open button. As you can see, I placed it in the middle. This stuff is now here again instead of being up here like I said last video. I found that you can disable the jump button on mobile, and then here you can see we can click like I don't know, call buyer. It will pick out an item obviously from the shelves. So I just picked this up, and as you can see there's a new feature here, and you can see that we can actually pan the camera or orbit around the actual item. So you can take a look at the item, and this will be because we're gonna be adding things like if it's broken down, if it's rusted, if it's in bad condition, and this is basically what it's meant for. Obviously these are not the final items. Like I said a lot of times, these items will not be in the final game. This is just for testing and it's from the toolbox, nothing special. And I will hire someone to make some items. So if we click negotiate, we can see we can actually close out of the negotiation and go back into our normal sell or negotiate or whatever, or even leave the deal. And you know, like if I want to negotiate to get more money out of the buyer, we can put $49. He actually accepted $49. In the comments we saw that we can add mini games to the pawn shop, like right here from a suggestion from Smoke the Artist, and adding mini games to add a skill aspect to the negotiations. And you know, we can do like, I don't know, whack-a-mole for one of the mini games. So you have to whack the mole or whack whatever is gonna be in the actual holes and stuff. So that's gonna be probably one of the mini games. And then we can have other mini games that we will decide on what we will do later on. So if I click sell, I get my money and he leaves, and there's no leader stats anymore, and he can walk around. Alright, so in this episode we're probably going to do one thing here, and this is a suggestion by many people, and it is adding NPCs that are from your friends list to be your customers. So that's what we're probably going to be doing. We can see right here that I added something else, fishing mechanism that helps you collect scraps for repairing item conditions and rarely finding an item with randomness. So basically you go fishing and you can grab scraps or whatever you get. It's all by luck, so it's not a skill thing. But there's also things where we can add a skill tree. The skill tree is also suggested by a lot of you, and it's a skill tree to help with your luck or skill, basically, or essentially for many things like fishing, negotiations, and etc. So what I also think is we should add a call, you know, someone that's a professional. So call a professional to talk about your item, determine if it's fake or not, and give a value estimate. So this is gonna help you like in the PawnStars show where you can call someone. Now to do this we also have to be able to leave a deal or leave the customer on the table, and then we can put a phone or anything here to call up the professional. So instead of actually just making the guy fully leave, we can have a phone, and we can, or actually we can put a phone icon right here. Actually, I think that will be a better option rather than leaving the customer there, walking here and clicking on the phone. And we can just leave the phone nearby the table. Alright, so first things first, let's get started with the NPC friends list thing. Alright, so first of all, we deleted the NPC thing in the replicated storage where it has just 3 NPCs stored in, which is just random characters including mines. But we're gonna get rid of that, so I did that. And what we have to do here is we can get rid of the, actually we get to keep these 2, and we go into the NPC module, and here we can see this is the NPC list. So we can get rid of this because we do not have the NPC list anymore. Get rid of that, get rid of replicated storage, and if we go on to this right here, I saw that someone said on how to get your friends or your friends list player. This is what I was looking at and how to load characters that are from your friends list, and we can see there's already code here, so I might just pick this up and use it. Alright, so before we implement this, I also thought about one thing where some people don't actually have like any friends in their friends list, so I might have to default it. So if there's no friends in the friend list of that player, then we could just instead perhaps use my friends list, because I also have a couple friends in my friends list, and that could go into the customers that they're going to be getting. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I did this. I named it get NPC from players friends, and then you can see right here if there's no the max friend limit is 200, it puts it in a table and then randomly chooses one. Actually, you know what, I should also do one thing where I make the math a random tick so it's more unpredictable, even though it keeps doing it every here and there, but like, you know, just why not? Because maybe something else hasn't changed the tick of the math seed for randomness. Here you can see I just used some code from this right here, from this dev forum, and I also learned a few things from here. So let's put this into implementation. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go here and we're gonna get random NPC selected. Oh wait, we gotta do local, and then equals NPC get NPC player from friends, and then player dot, actually no, just player, because we're passing in the player, not the player user ID. Then let's look at this right here, generate NPC selected. So we have to put this right here, and this is for the call seller event. So we also have to do the same thing over in the call buyer event, which is right here. Put this right here, and then boom. So this hopefully works. Let's try it out, actually, see if it does work, and then we'll just call a seller in. And it's there's a problem here with it calling NPCs. I'm not sure where this is. Here it is. So yeah, we don't have this anymore because I deleted that folder, and then we can run it again. Call seller. Attempt to call missing method, get current page of table. Okay, so it seems like this might be outdated. Let's see the date of this. 2023. So I'm not sure what is wrong here. Let's go into the NPCs. Game.players get friends async. Is this actually outdated? Wait, where is this? Line 88. Oh, so no, this is not outdated. This has a problem. Friends get current page. I wonder what it's doing here. Alright, after like 5 years of working, we finally got it working. As you can see in the NPC module, get NPC from player friends. We have the function here that's local to this function because we only need it here. And it's the friends list table. It basically goes through the friends list and it just adds it into an array. And then it picks out a random ID, and if this ID is nil or basically he has no friends, it just takes a player from my friends list, and finally it just recreates the model of their avatar and also puts their name to that model, so it basically matches up. And that'll be, I did that because I need that for the dialogues, and the dialogues will show the name and avatar of this player. If I can do that, hopefully I can do that, but basically that's about it. If we go play and try it out, it should work. So we call a seller, and it got a bad request because I have no clue. It just got a bad request. That's probably because of the API. If I retry again, I probably have to add some sort of way to check if it had a bad request to Roblox API. But there you go. Now it works. As you can see, it grabbed a random player, close it, and then call up a buyer. Does the same thing and works. So yeah, as you can see, we can look at this thing. This is actually a really good deal, so I would buy this. Or actually no, this is what I'm selling, so this is a bad deal for me. So I would raise the price and raise it and raise it, and then yeah, just the NPC left. But yeah, finally we got that done. I'm gonna work on this thing for the bad requests because it just gets rid of the UI and waits for it to spawn in, and it doesn't. So I'm gonna fix that up. Alright, so I got it working. I did a few test runs and you can see I'm using P calls or protected calls, and I don't really fully understand them, but you know, all I understand that success is a true or false boolean, and that's all. So I basically have a repeat until success, because this is using the Roblox API if I'm not wrong, and sometimes it fails, sometimes there's a problem on my end, and that can be you know, an issue from the friends list or friend ID or something, or maybe they're banned, or I have no clue, and that could be a problem. So it's unpredictable for me, so basically I just did this, and repeats until it finds a user that it can actually use for this case. So yeah, I finally did that, and yeah. Alright, so I'm back now, and as you can see, I made an icon right here, and this is the call button icon to call in the specialist for assistance on the PawnBlox game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually export this right now. So we're gonna copy this and export, and then we're gonna name it call, actually just call. So we're gonna export it as a call, put it as a PNG, and then we're gonna export it into our UI exports. So I'm gonna export that, and then I'm gonna put it in game and show you guys how it looks. Alright, so I've imported it into the game. So if we click play right now, I'm on the iPhone thing, so you can see how it looks. As you can see, it's disabled the jump button right here, so it doesn't get in the way of the buttons that we need. But if we leave, it comes back, and you can click jump, click open, and it should be gone, but it's weirdly there. But I'll fix that later after. But if we click actually, if we click call seller, it brings in a random whoever, and as you can see, there's a call button there. Now it doesn't look that good, and that's because I haven't put a size constraint there, but I'm gonna add a size constraint right after this and show you the final result. Alright, so I finally got it done. I didn't even use the UI plugin because I didn't need it, I just had it open. But basically, if you go into the game, click play, as you can see, we have the button there to leave. And then if we click open, I got rid of the jump power thing, so it doesn't show that anymore. And then if we click call seller, it should bring in a guy. It takes a bit of time, I'll see why. But then here you have the two buttons that you can call the seller, or you can leave shop, as you can see. So you can hover over them like that, and all the buttons have animations and etc. You can see the money goes down here, just like we did last video. And yeah, that's basically like everything in this video. So if we click leave, it works. The call set specialist doesn't work as of right now because I haven't scripted it. I just have the local animation that we need for it, and that's it. So yeah, that's basically the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me if you have any suggestions for the UI for the game and etc. Because I've been working on this game for quite a while now, and it seems like you guys like the devlog, so I'm gonna keep it going and keep this game going until it gets released, and I'll still update it after on. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications if you'd like to get updates on the next devlog, because it's devlog number 4 and some people don't get caught up. So if you also have missed any other devlogs in the past, you know, make sure to check them out, watch them through, and then you can come back to this point and learn you know, what we've done throughout the whole way. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.